Hi, my name is Rick Rome. I'm your professor for Ldrs 5333, Leadership Across Cultures. Isn't it great that we can study online? Here I am standing outside my house in the front yard with my Independence Day flag behind me. One of the main things that we're going to do in this course is look at how leadership is affected by culture. We're going to look at how it affects communication, how it affects motivation, and how it affects working on a team. We're going to look at several authors that have written about culture. Edward Hall, an American cultural anthropologist. Geert Hofstede, a Dutch sociologist. We're going to look at the Globe Project, which is a number of people that have gotten together to study culture. And we're also going to look at the model of the author of our main book for the course, Riding the Waves of Culture, which is a Dutch gentleman, Fons Trompenaars, and his colleague from the United Kingdom, Charles Hampton Turner. We have a number of readings and videos in the course. I've given you a lot of stuff. I don't necessarily expect you to consume it all, but I know we all learn differently. Some may learn better from videos, some may learn better from reading or listening to things online. So I've given you a lot of resources online that I know are connected to each of these different authors and models of culture. So it'll be up to you each week to kind of sift through them to figure out what you need to use. I do have a quiz each week to keep us accountable for the material. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. I'm not looking for a one-shot deal where you just take a quiz and show me how you did, kind of fire and forget type thing. But I really want you to master the material. So, take the quiz. If you miss something, take it again. Take it as many times as you need to achieve the grade that you want. Each week will basically be the same. We have a pretty extensive discussion forum along with the quiz. The discussion forums are 600 to 1,200 words. If you want full points, you should be closer to the 1,200. That may seem like a lot, about 4 pages of double-spaced writing, but I've asked you a lot of questions in the discussion forums. They may not be the same as you've experienced before, or maybe you have a short little question and you answer it, but these are pretty in-depth. I mean, this is an MBA graduate course on leadership and culture, so I expect you to go in-depth into your answers. I want you to have fun. I want you to learn important things. I want you to do it all for the glory of God. And I want you to really be able to take these tools with you and use them in the workplace. I've tried to tailor this course on culture and leadership more from a business perspective. If you've taken the undergraduate version, it's more general, maybe cultural anthropology perspective. We use this book here. Some of you may recognize it from Geert Hofstede. It's probably the most well-known model of culture. But this one, Cultures and Organizations of the Mind. If you don't have this, we don't require it for the course, but it is something you might want to pick up. Sorry, I'm holding it crooked there. In week 7 and 8, they're going to be a little different. Week 7 is writing a major paper and turning it in and letting some of your peers review it. And then week 8 is creating a presentation, voiced over PowerPoint or some other format. Again, for your peers and myself to view based on a country that you've chosen in week 1 that you're going to study all throughout the course. So you're going to compare the U.S. culture to your chosen culture using one of the models that we have so that we can look how is communication, how is motivation, how is teamwork different. I do ask that these are professional products, and one of the reasons that I have you give them to your peers as well is I want a wider audience than just me. Sometimes we do in school we do products just for our professor or our teacher, and nobody else really gets to see it. But I want you to work hard on these because I'd really like you to be able to produce something like this for your workplace. Maybe you're working with people of different cultures, or you have sending teams to another culture, and I want you to be able to be the expert, do some analysis, and show them how these things might be different working with someone in another culture. This first week we have 2 discussion forums, unlike the rest of them. The first one's just an intro to get to know each other better, and then the second one is the week 1 discussion forum. I ask you to take a cultural intelligence survey, and in the instructions I think I forgot to tell you to write about it, but I want you to look at your results and just tell us what you think. There's 4 different areas that you'll get a score for, and kind of gauge where you're at as far as your cross-cultural expertise at this point. We're going to take that same survey at the end of the course. You get the 10 points whether you, doesn't matter how you score on it, you know, it's just you take it or you don't take it. But if you take the one at the end of the course, then we'll get to see after 8 weeks, you know, have you improved your cultural intelligence or not. Let's see, I plan to post videos like this each week, just to give you an update of where we're at, kind of cover things that we went over already, and leading into the next week. I will always put them in the week's discussion forum, and I'm sure I'll send you an email too with the link. I usually upload them to YouTube so you can watch them that way. But I really look forward to working with you as we explore culture and how it affects leadership. And I pray that God blesses you in this course and all your endeavors. Thanks. Bye.